Everybody, hello. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. It's SEGA Saturday. This is um, SEGA Saturday 36. Um, sorry. Got a ping on my phone. Sorry about that. Um, Tonight's SEGA Saturday 36. Um, Last weekend was Shadow Dancer, which apparently is a shinobi game. Um, didn't know that going in, but Shadow Dancer, we finished it. I actually kind of liked it. The ending, the end fight was pretty difficult. We beat the whole game without using ninjutsu. Um, so it is definitely possible if you have save states and rewind and fast forward features in your emulator. But it's really good. And tonight is Shining in the Darkness. I have no idea what to expect here. I'm pretty sure Shining Force is an RPG. I feel Shining Force feels like an RPG game, but I'm probably wrong. Uh, so Shining in the Darkness, I don't know either. Um, I'm very, very curious as to what the heck this game is. If it is an RPG, cool. Like, I have no expectations going into really any of these games. Um, so, if you're just now joining us on SEGA Saturdays through the VODs on YouTube or whatever, um, we we play an old Sega game off the Sega Genesis Classic Collection every Saturday. I like doing it every Saturday because it feels like there's something different every Saturday evening, kind of like Saturday morning cartoons. Similar vibe to me. Although playing these games tend to be much more frustrating than watching Dragon Ball Z Kai on WB4 Kids at 8 a.m. but we started this because um, Sega announced that they were going to be delisting the Sega Genesis Classics collection from sale on Steam and probably other places. I don't know if they made physical copies of this game. I don't know if they did. Um, so you can't get this anywhere anymore unless it's already in your library. I unfortunately do not have all of the games. I have all the games that were available at the time I bought it. Um, I don't have the Sonic games or anything because those were previously delisted from sale for this. Um, uh, because they made a Sonic collection or something like that. So, um, I only have 55, which is still a lot of games. Excuse me. So we've finished this whole top shelf, and then are about halfway through the middle shelf, and then there's just the stuff down here left. So Sega Saturdays will end with Wonder Boy and Monster World. I've been thinking about doing like a tier list stream where we just put them on all these games on a tier list. Um, when we're all done, that would be a whole stream in itself because there's 55 things, 55 games. Um, and yeah, so thank you for watching. If you're watching the VOD right now, um, after the stream, skip to like 10 minutes in if you don't want to listen to me ramble for 6 minutes. Because we wait till after the first ad break's done before we start the game. Wait, people get here, people more time to get here. But yeah, this is Sega Saturday 36. So we are over halfway done. For sure. We're almost at 40. 7, 38, 39, 40. So the 40th Sega Saturday will be Sonic 3D Blast. Which I feel like is going to give me a migraine. We'll see. A lot of these games do. Oh, before I forget. Epilepsy warning. Just heads up, epilepsy warning. A lot of these old Sega games, old games in general, tend to have lots of flashing colors and lights. Um, so sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time. Let me in this. Here we go. Also, so if you were here yesterday doing the ASMR stream, um, I went to a retro game expo yesterday. Um, they do it every year. I went last year. Last year I got an Napalm plushie Nintendo 64 transfer pack, and I feel like I got something. I don't know. This year, I spent a lot of money. I spent way more than I did last year. Um, because last year I kind of went knowing I wanted a Nintendo 64 transfer pack, like I was looking for one. Because I have Pokemon Yellow, and I have Pokemon Stadium. I bought Pokemon Stadium on eBay years ago. I don't have. I didn't have Pokemon Stadium 2 or a copy of Gen 2 Gold or Silver or Crystal. And so um, I didn't go this year with like a plan. And then I saw copies of Gold and Silver and Pokemon Stadium 2. So I got a copy of Pokemon Stadium 2 and Gold. I'm kind of kicking myself not getting Silver because I have Gold on my 3DS um, via Virtual Console, but um, I would have gotten Crystal, but Crystal is like $90. People ask you for like $90 for Crystal. Um, it's just too much for me right now. Um, I got my copy of Stadium 2 for like $70, mostly because the front label is pretty scuffed up. Um, but yeah. um, I also got a plushie there. Is the last thing I got before we left. Um, there's this really sweet lady. I talked about this a bunch last night. But there's this really sweet lady who rips apart Pokemon plushies and then sews them back together, make little Frankenstein Pokemon monsters, and it's awesome. It's so cool. um, there's stuff. Sorry, I need to drink some water. Sorry, Goat. Why do you do this to me, Goat? Um, sorry. And so she cuts up Pokemon plushies like this super common ones and stuff that you get at like big box stores in the toy aisle and stuff like that, and some older plushies. Sorry. Um, and I loved all of them. I only had enough to get one. She had pins too, really cool pins. um, but the one I got is the body of a Bulbasaur with the head of a Mew, and the left side of the Mew's head is a Pikachu's head. So the left eye and cheek and ear of a Pikachu, and then around the back of the head is a Gengar ear, and then the top of the Gengar's head with like the spikes head. So I love him very much. He has 3 ears. He's adorable. They have an Etsy shop and an Instagram. I'm not sponsored or anything. She's just really nice. So if you're curious, go to cavezone.studio on Instagram, and they have an Etsy, which I believe is just Cave Zone. Um, Etsy.com/shop/cave zone. I don't know if I do international shipping or anything. But she was really sweet. She was working on one of the Frankenstein plushies when we walked up. She also has her own custom-made plushies. She has cats, cat spiders, land sharks, some dragons. I forgot to mention this yesterday. I remembered. One of the ones, I don't think it was for sale, but it was a Charmander, but it was just Charmander's like head and arms, and then 6 pairs of Charmander legs, and then a tail. And his name was Char, because he's long. It was really cool. Anyway, I had a good time. So I got home from the Retro Game Expo yesterday. Welcome back, fan break. Welcome back. So I got back from the Retro Game Expo yesterday. I tested the games I got. The copy of Gold works perfectly, no problems. And then Stadium 2, I could not get to read. TV was just giving me no signal. No signal screen. So yesterday I scrubbed it a bit with a Q-tip, didn't do anything. And today we got some isopropyl alcohol. We didn't have any on hand yesterday. So my dad took it apart. We scrubbed the contact pins or whatever they're called with isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip. And then I got it to play. And it's really cool. It's really cool. Anyway, sorry about that. Spending in the darkness time. Hopefully the volume's okay. Let me know if it needs adjustment. No special boot up SEGA screen. Well, hello there! Let me just get up. Now, what can I do for you? If we just sit here. Anything? This is giving point and click vibes. I was not expecting this kind of art style for a game called Shining in the Darkness, but I press start. Could it be that you're here to seek adventure? Well then, which record would you like to use for your exploits? Let's go with save file 1. Mind if I ask your name? Do this. Hey Jam Jam! Made it just in time. This is too chub. Now, how fast would you like your messages to fast. Ah, I knew it. Chop, is it? I was expecting you. There's something terrible going on in the kingdom of Thornwood. Something that I fear would plunge our world into eternal darkness. Is the game volume okay, Jam Jam? Please, sounds okay. Let me know if it's too loud. Oh, wait. Yeah, auto advance for it. With your help, Chop, this can be prevented. It's all up to you. From this point on, Chop, you are the son of Mortred and a knight in the kingdom of Thornwood. I almost forgot. You've got 2 good friends now, Milo Brax and Pyra Mist. Thank you for the water, Jim Jim. Sir Chop, the king awaits you. Please step this way. My liege, this is the one I spoke of. Ah, Mordred's son and one of my finest knights. Chop, isn't it? A fine name it is, a fine name indeed. Majesty, this lad wishes to join the search for the princess. This was your idea, wasn't it, Theos? Yes, Majesty. As you know, Chub's father was with the princess. Hey, Ame. How you doing, Spirit? Good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. And he's been missing along with her. Chub feels that finding the princess will lead him to his father. Thus, he came to me and offered his services. The princess okay, I've lost their voices, I'm sorry. The princess is believed to be somewhere in this realm. I only pray she's safe. Tristan, what say you? With your permission, my liege. Of all my knights, this lad is the youngest, but he is second only to his father when it comes to swordplay. Thank you for the 3-stream streak, Alme. Thank you. Let me know if the game volume is okay. I see. Well, if Tristan vouches for you, there is no room for doubt. Chop, bring back my daughter. I'm sure she is somewhere in this realm waiting to be rescued. Take this gold, Chop, equip yourself, and then return here. Chop receives 200 gold pieces. We'll talk when you return. You may take your leave now. I completely lost their voices. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Probably just here. So, this is not what I was expecting at all. Oh. I'm waiting for you. Okay, that's how I leave. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is very different from what I was expecting, which was really anything. But I was not expecting this. This is kind of cool. Alchemist. Ever. Enter. I'm doing good, Army. I'm doing good. I got my Nintendo 64 cartridge I bought yesterday to work. We cleaned out some isopropyl alcohol earlier today. Is this the dwarf from Golden Axe? And I got it to work. Which is great, because I spent like $70 on it. It was nice. Oh, it is! Because in the corner there, that guy in the blue hat, that's the guys from Golden Axe that steal your magic and stuff at the end of every level when you go to sleep. This is the dwarf from Golden Axe. It's gotta be, or it's an Easter egg. Cool! That's neat. I wouldn't have gotten that otherwise if we hadn't played Golden Axe. Good day. If it's a weapon you seek, you're in the right place. Deals? I'm sorry, no special deals today. Maybe next time, eh? Can I help you with anything else? Yes. And what can I do for you? Do you have anything I can buy? Outstanding! Pick what you want. There's more if you want something else. Bronze knife. Wooden club. Short sword. Sword. But we only have $200. So we should probably get a knife. Well then, here you are. You want to take another look? No. With anything else? No, I'm good. Thanks for dropping by. Come again. We had little sandwiches for their little hoagies. Ho ho ho! That's a good one. What? Just a sec. Oh yeah, Chup. Sorry to hear about your father. The princess should have been safe with your father protecting her. In fact, there's some who blame him for what's happened. If it isn't Chup. Sorry to hear about your father. I hope he's alright. There are some who speak ill of your father, but don't let that bother you. Just keep in mind that we're behind you all the way. Do you need lodgings? Just ring the bell on the counter. So you're the son of Mordred the Brave? Kinda young to be hunting for the princess, aren't you? Gat? The son of Mordred, my eye, don't make me laugh. What you looking at? Come here and I'll show you who's boss around here. Don't mind him. I've never heard a pleasant word pass his lips. Heck. I apologize for Gorn's condition. Really a nice guy, you know. Gorn is he a turtle man? Nobody believes me when I tell them about the creature. It was ugly. I saw it in the other night on the hill outside the village. I am a loyal knight and servant of Baron Byron. My lord is a gentleman, but he's not been himself lately. Talking to die and dying was one of the highlights of my day. My brother and I like My brother and I like to come here once in a while for a bite to eat. But it seems like he has no appetite today. Okay, so we come here to sleep. Okay, buy armor. So, item. Equip. Oops. Did I remove all my stuff? I don't know. This menu's a little confusing. This is cool though. I like this. So far, pretty cool. Oh, okay. So you put a shield in it. I was trying to dual wield our bronze knives. If it's armor you, why you have come to the right place? What would you like to sell? I don't need to. Yeah, so we took a loss on that, but I didn't know we already had one. Do we need deals? I'm very sorry to say that I have no special deals to offer today. Is something else I can do for you? What do you got? A shield? Hi, Phobos. I'm stuck. Okay, Phobos. Thank you for the Lurk Spirit. Thank you. You can get a gauntlet. Thank you for the Lurk, Phobos. Thank you. Thank you for the treat. I don't have a thing on hand right now. Let me go grab something. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I was good. I got my laundry out of the dryer too. Okay, I grabbed another bag of keyboard fudge stripe minis. Thank you for the treat, Phobos. Thank you. Okay. Am I getting you here? Do come in if you're planning to travel. I have what you need. Deals? I don't have any deals to offer right now. Maybe if you stop by later. Yes. The alchemist is a pretty lady. Poison. Okay. That's super encouraging. Yeah, that's good herb. Get another herb. Oh. Get 2 deep poisons. As if Friendly Sea Star 3 taught me anything. Thank you for dropping by. I hope to see you again. But we need to have items ready to heal poison. Alright. Wise are they who walk the path of the ancients. For should they be wanting, my services are theirs for the asking. You seem to be fine in both body and spirit. Shep needs 12 more experience points to reach the next level. That didn't continue the rhyme or whatever that was. Yes, save. There, that's done. Wish to continue your adventure? Yes. Stop by whenever you need my help. So, we have to take this bridge thing. Alright, we need to equip our gauntlet. Thank you for the look, Ame, thank you. How do you equip things? Oops. How do you equip things? I'm so confused. You're playing Darksiders? Nice. Kick butt, Ame. Not use them? Oh. Okay. Yep. There we go. Do a quick save. No. What am I supposed to do? You don't get yours kicked first? Okay. Sure, I've been waiting for you. Minister, provide him with all the details. Yes, Majesty, listen well to my words, Chup. First things first, you must find the whereabouts of the princess. It is said she was last seen in the vicinity of the labyrinth. but we haven't a clue as to whether she was in the labyrinth or not. Oh my goodness. I thought the game was breaking. Oh my goodness.
Greetings, King Drake.
Who are you?
Excuse my somewhat sudden appearance. My name is Dark Soul. I've come to rule your realm. King Drake, you seem worried about the lovely Princess Jessa. But worry no more, because I've got her safely tucked away. Fiend of fiends. Whoa, Lord Tristan, another move like that could be your last. Now back to business. I want you out of here, Drake.
You must be joking.
Speak when you're spoken to, Viren. All I ask for is this kingdom. In return, you can have Jessa back. Now, excuse me, I'll be back when you're ready to leave.
By the blood of the ancients, Jessa held captive by that animal. Go, Chup, find the princess. We're depending on you. Oh, this thing is... I am Theos, the King's Counsel. I'm here to provide knowledge. Dark Soul draws his power from the darkness. His enemy is light. He who wields the power of light may triumph over darkness. Okay. By order of the King, Sir Chup may henceforth enter the labyrinth. Okay. I like that it zooms in like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's one of these. Do I have to take like a mental note of this? I don't have any graph paper. Magic user in your party. I hope it doesn't hurt us to walk into walls. Slimy ooze. Oh no. Attack the slimy ooze. Attack misses. Suffers 5 damage. Attack misses. 7 points of damage. Yay! You gained 1 gold, 2. Okay. I mean, I can 3 oozes. Ouch. Goodness gracious. Oh, they're all faster than me. Ooh. Yay! Kept us caught by surprise. Oh no. Cave slug. Ew. I don't like that thing at all. Ow. 4 points of damage. Oh boy, okay. So it is an RPG. The dungeon crawler. Too. Ooh. 15 points of damage. Wow. Hit points. Okay. I'll go. Oh. Okay. Oof. Ouch. Oh, faster than me. Why are the slugs faster than me, man? Hey, Lexi. How are you, Lexi? How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Okay. Man, ape. Oh boy. You leveled up. Okay. Dark jellies. Ow! Oh. Okay. Wait. Oh, back. Button. Item. Use. Okay. Bronze knife. Okay. Fine. The slime ramp. So, we're just kind of wandering. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Ew. Killed it. One go. Three pit warps. Still missed. Okay. So is it 3 worms, or is it 1 worm and it has 2 mouths and then 1 eye? Gross. No. Dark jellies. Oh, no, 3 points of damage. You know what happens when you die? Drops to the ground, we're dead. A Valkyrie delivers the remains of Chup to the shrine. I summon forth the soul of Chup. Ah, good. You live to fight another day. Please be more careful. You're our only hope against the darkness. I have all my stuff still. I have my levels. Yeah, I have all my stuff. Gold do I have? Okay. Alright, well, we leveled up. We need to buy more healing items from Alchemist. Oh, yeah, I can sell my sword. I picked up. Okay. Hi, Blue. How you doing, Blue? Chup, some friends of yours were looking for you a while ago. If you're smart, you'll avoid those two. They're nothing but trouble. Ellie's been summoned to the castle by Baron Viren. Oh. Diane have lived with me since they lost their parents. Making some stew. Stew sounds so good. I'm good. I got my copy of Stadium 2 to work. We cleaned it up with some isopropyl alcohol. It works. Which is awesome, because I spent $70 on it, so, you know. It pains me to see Diane worry so much about her brother. I saw that thing up on the hill again. It scared me so bad I almost soiled my trousers. What's the matter? You want a shiner like the one I'm wearing? Buzz off. Baron Viren comes from a fine family. What's more, he is quite ambitious. Unfortunately, his ambition has resulted in the deaths of many men. I think that'll be 10 gold pieces. Oh, I'm all fully healed. Alright, so it sounds like we need to go to the castle. We're fools to place our trust in this boy. Baron Viren, what is that any way to... Oh, Master. Is that any way to address a guest of His Majesty? My apologies. I'm afraid I've been edgy since the princess He's been edgy since the princess disappeared. Okay. It's frustrating that my best men haven't even found a clue. Except I wish you every success in your search. Okay. Was this randomly generated every time? No. Oh, cool. There's a door at the end. Yeah. I have to find a key to that door. I mean, this game's very, the art style's very charming. For sure. These kinds of games, I don't know if I'm not really built for these kinds of games. I'd rather play, I think, Phantasy Star Force is better so far. I do like the sprite work in this game though. It is very, very charming. And walk back. Great ooze. So I get the feeling we're supposed to, like, I don't know if it's the intended gameplay loop, but you go into the labyrinth till you die, you try and level up as much as you can, get gold, and then you get better equipment, and then you go further into the labyrinth each time. I'm guessing that's what's going on here. Cave slug. I hate the cave slug sprite. I hate their eyeballs. I hate their eyes. Problem is, these guys don't drop very much gold. Best. Come on. Points. Hey. So, after I got the cartridge to play, to boot up, I hooked up the transfer pack and my copy of Gold, and I spent like 40 minutes, maybe more than 40 minutes, trying to get a Jigglypuff, because you can catch Jigglypuffs on Route 46, the mountain road or whatever it's called. So I spent like 40 minutes trying to find a Jigglypuff. Failed to run. Oops. Goodness, blue slimes. Good tinky. Killed it. See if we can save up for the big weapon. He leveled up. Okay. But he didn't run. Tiny ooze. And Jigglypuff has a 5% spawn chance on Route 46 at levels 3 to 5, I think. Maybe it's 3 to 4. It's 3 to 5 during the day, and then it's 3 to 4, levels 3 to 4 at night. Oh wow, 10 damage. An awesome blow. Whoa, a crit. Oh my goodness. 13 points of it. We need up with their weapon. I think the next best one is like so it took me like 40 minutes before I encountered a Jigglypuff. So I was like, oh, why not Jigglypuff's a 5% spawn chance? I want to use Jigglypuff then. I caught one. Spent 40 minutes of my day doing it. Is this a puddle? Pit worms. It's like, it's also like, not like you can find your way back out of here. Unless you're mapping it, which you're probably supposed to be doing. But I don't have graph paper right now. I don't have graph paper. There we go. Oh boy. Whew. It never turns yellow because it means we're hurt. So we could really use another party member. Whoa! A killer bee. Ow! 6 points of damage! Oops. I don't, they're all faster. We're dead. So we seem to have unlimited lives. Okay, I used an herb. I don't know. Yes. Okay, we barely made any money. Oof. Or if we die, do we lose our money? Not get it back? Wonder. We still level up, though. Yeah, 6. We had like 80 something before we left, and then we bought an herb. So I guess we don't keep our gold when we die. I don't know if I want to keep playing then. Because I would if I had graph paper, I could map the stupid labyrinth, but I don't have that on me right now. We're just kind of throwing ourselves in there till we die. Oh, there's a bird now. This kingdom's no place for a traveling minstrel. How about a song before I go? Sure. You stop? Brings tears to your eyes, doesn't it? Yeah. And probably give someone a seizure. Goodness gracious. Okay. I feel like I've had enough. I don't know. I feel like I've seen enough. I feel like I've seen enough. If I had graph paper, if I, maybe we can come back one day, but I don't know. I'm not super thrilled just throwing myself in there, especially since apparently we don't keep the gold we make. So, yeah, I need to find some graph paper or something. I think I think I've had enough of this one. Not as bad. I'm just kind of, eh, it's fine. I did like the golden axe reference with the dwarf. That was cool. That was pretty neat. But I would rather just, if I had to pick between playing this or any other game, I'm playing another game. We go back to Phantasy Star 4 in that case. Better opinion. But Shining in the Dark is very unique experience so far, in that it's a first-person dungeon crawler. We had one with the Fiddle Labyrinth, which was also a dungeon crawler, but third person, or bird's eye view, whatever you want to call it. So, you know, definitely unique, and I was not expecting such a storybook-looking art style. That's cool. That was pretty neat. But I think we'll play some Master Duel or something. I don't know. I'm just not feeling that one. That's okay. It's not bad. Not bad. Like I would keep going if I had graph paper. I would keep going. When I was younger, my friend that taught me how to play Magic and stuff, he was got into Wizards and Wizardry. I believe that's what it's called. And that's a dungeon crawler that you have to map the labyrinth to do anything. So, you know, that game's like really hard. Wizards and Warriors. No, it's not. So, I don't know what it was then. Uh, it's not Wizards and Warriors. Anyway, it was a black and white dungeon crawler game. I don't know if it was old or if it was new and made to look old. I don't know. Um, but games like that are cool. I'm not was not prepared for one today. I think the synchro event is still happening. I think so. We'll just bash our heads against that wall with the Doom deck. The more maybe. Cool, no update. Wow, we need our exit. Got anything good in SR? For chance? Cool. Like our third SR is a neat card. Foil. Excuse me. I bet I know. Dailies. Right card. Win a duel? So. Oh, one more duel level. We get the leaves. Give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I'll go first. Oh, hand's not very good. This hand's not very good at all. Discard my deck. Yes. I want to spell trap. Me a table of contents. We didn't have to use table of contents, I guess. Bookmark. Let me. Toon Kingdom. Activate Toon Kingdom. Cool. Activate page flip. You. I changed games, yeah. I wasn't feeling it. It's a dungeon maze crawler thing. I would have kept going if I had graph paper or whatever to map the labyrinth. but I unfortunately did not. I do not. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. So we're playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Um, I don't know, maybe we'll swap to something else. I don't know, we'll see. But this event ends in a couple days, so like it's a decent enough dungeon crawler. Um, but I mean, I liked the art style a lot. It was pretty cool. Um, in a first-person dungeon crawler, sure. We've had a couple dungeon crawlers, one or two. So but yeah, I was just not feeling it. Okay. You lost a bookmark, oh boy. And a comic hand. Okay. That's okay, because those cards aren't searchable with index. Or table of contact. Table of contents. Turn change. Student Kingdom. Okay, we have a backup one in our hand. It's good. We have no. Oh no! So some damage. Or push some of the guy. Our guys do. That's that's fine. I don't think this is quite game. Not quite. Not quite. Man. Up to your name. This? You tried to play Master Duel? They didn't like Ame? Amaris? Wonder why. Hi Thorn. Welcome back from the ad break. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. I don't have any tuners. Another bookmark. Oh no. All three of our bookmarks. Another comic hand. What is this shuffling? That harpy lady. Red eyes. Stone. Stone. Hold on to that. Yes. Discard a 2. Cool. Cool. All right, that hand was really bad, but we drew some. We drew. What are we drawing? No, we had a. Okay, that hand was actually. It was not ideal, but we had a red stone to get us the red eyes, and then that let us special summon our magician, which let us then get a table of contents, which then let us get a bookmark, which then let us get a Toon Kingdom. So, cool. Ooh, we got the sleeves! But I wonder why it didn't like your name on it. So, do we want to keep playing this? Or do we want to try something different? We want to do a poll. We can do a poll, I guess, but I don't know. Comes limited time thing. What's that? Oh, do we get our free packs? You look. Oh, we have a hiccup. Legacy pack. Did we get anything good? Blasting the ruins. You can only activate this card if there are 30 or more cards in your graveyard. Like 3,000 points of damage. Oh. Okay, interesting. And black pack? Black pack. During your turn, target one Blackwing monster with 2,000 less attack in your graveyard. Supposed to summon that target. You cannot normal summon that doing it. Yeah, get your normal summon first. Next level, we get 200 gems. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this right now either. I don't know if I am. I don't know what else we to play. We haven't played Wobble Dogs in a while. Or Slime Rancher. But it's fine. Okay. See if we brick or not. Go first. But if they win, they get to level up. boy. Did they ever make a... Hmm. This hand is not very good. A Maxi. We don't have a magician in our... And unfortunately, that's all we've got. Oh, we can set this. We can use this. This does not require a Toon Kingdom. You have to have a Toon monster. Both Toon World and... Okay, so that one's you. Okay. Not great. We can't do a direct attacks. This one's gonna be a little grindier. Oh, and I turned my guy's face down so we can't activate our trap. That's too bad. Smart. It's smart. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but I mean, I would have done that. I like this music though, it's very groovy. It's very groovy. Yeah, Shining in the Darkness. Not terrible, but I don't have graph paper. If I had graph paper, we'd be playing it still, I think. But we're probably losing this. Can make a level 9? Level 6? Yep, that's the beginning. Is this one of the rental decks? I think it is. Well, bye-bye, monsters. Bye-bye, monsters. So we need a... There's like 3 cards. We need that's not. Well, that's game. I hope. Oh, we have a thing in the graveyard. Okay. I get this back to my hand. That's cool. All right, we can't do anything with that, so never mind. Effect, yeah, okay. Sure. If I had read, doesn't matter. We're probably dead. He is 47 on the field. But I really like this field, playfield. Five, okay. Over 5,000. Okay. Oh, okay. That's less attack. Never mind. Okay, that's why they did that. By Redstone, Blackstone of Legend. I like this music a lot, though. Really nice. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's lethal. It would have been lethal before then. Yep, cool. At least it didn't take too long. Alright, so we did brick. We did. Pretty hard. Pretty hard. Okay. I don't know if I want to do this for another hour. I think I want to play something else too. I don't know, man. Let me see. Wobble Dogs need update. Play Wobble Dogs. Um, no, it does not. Okay. Or I could play Power Wash Sim. You want to play Power Wash Sim? I haven't done that in a while. I'm gonna play Power Wash Sim. I'm kind of tired. I feel kind of worn out right now. Okay. Play some Power Wash Sim. Sim, sure. Okay. I don't remember where we left off. It's been a while since we played Power Wars as well. There it is. Okay. Power Wash Simulator 2? Interesting. What were we working on? Next door to my farm lives an order of the nicest, kindest, non-verbal monks whose temple is currently caked in manure top to bottom. It's a heck of a story. I'll fill you in as you go. Basically, they're not here right now, and I thought it'd only be right and neighborly of me to get it hosed down in their absence. Something to give them a boost for when they return. They sure could do with one. Fair enough. Supposed to be stormy. Just make sure it's capturing okay. It is awesome. Awesome. Play here. So, where to start? Well, you know all about the mayor's pipeline diverting all the water from the river to a secret mining rig, right? No. It did not. These monks have relied on that river to water their crops for time immemorial, and now those crops are failing. Oh. Okay. But that doesn't. Why is it covered in poop? The mean guys cover it in poop? Are you still dirty, Bracer? There we go. Still scares me. I hate that sound. Ugh. So, at the Retro Game Expo, people had sealed copies of Pokemon games. Mostly, ones I saw most were like, I think one guy had a sealed copy of Emerald. Maybe. Yeah, I think it was a sealed copy of Emerald. And a bunch of people had sealed copies of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But they were like 200. That's more than I spent on my copy of Gold for the Game Boy and Stadium 2 combined. So that's a lot of money for one video game. But it is sealed, so that makes sense. Oh, and I played the bookworm game after a stream yesterday. The bookworm for the DS, and I'm only ever familiar with the was only familiar with Bookworm Adventures games, or Bookworm's Adventures if there was only. This game was more like a puzzle game. Well, Bookworm's Adventure is still it's still a puzzle game, but this one you have to link letters together, and then to make you chain letters to make words, and then those letters disappear, and then more drop down, kind of like Tetris or that. And then there's burning letters, which are on fire, and they every time you complete a word, they descend one block, burn the letter below it, so that letter disappears. And if a burning letter touches the bottom of the screen, it's game over, but you can still keep playing, which I thought was interesting. And I checked. So when I booted it up, there were already 3 save files, and one was named Grandma, and it had 100% completion. So Grandma had found like every single word that that's in the game's like library of words. It has a larger library of words that aren't in books. So the goal of the game is to collect books to fill your library, and those books are full of like categories of words for like vegetables, animals, tools, stuff like that. And I looked at Grandma's Hall of Fame, or whoever's grandma this was, is, and the biggest word I think that had been spelled, and it had like the Hall of Fame had more than just Grandma's records. There was somebody's had a save file called Mom, and then there was one called Ty and stuff. So I guess the whole family played this game, which is it's pretty cute. That's really cute. And I think mom had spelled yappily or yapping or something, and that was one of the bigger words. I think one of the biggest words in the Hall of Fame was miracle. The biggest word I spelled when I played it yesterday was like 4 letters, maybe I think it was 5 letters. What that word was, I do not remember. So it's just kind of like that spelling game with Twitch chat, whatever that's called. But single player, you have like 30 letters instead of 5 or 6. And you can only chain a letter if it's next to another letter. So you can't go all the way across the board and then back to another letter. Spell a word. Which makes it much harder. For me, anyway. I remember, I think it's called Quiddler or something like that. It's a card game where you get points by spelling words with letters in your hand. It's a card game, and I got it from my grandma for one of my birthdays or Christmases. So we're still dirty. And this was when I was in high school, and I took a agricultural science class as one of my electives because I was like, oh, this is sure. I needed a class, and sounds. Um, and I think that's where I learned this. So there's a color. So when you look at a cow, and there's those cows that are like that kind of orange brown color with like white faces. The orange brown color is called roan, Roan. Remember we were playing Quiddler or whatever it's called at my grandma's house with me, my dad, and I think my brother. And I spelled roan, and my grandma was like, "Is that a word?" Yeah, it's a word. It's a color. It's a shade of brown. And Quiddler comes with a little dictionary, but obviously it is not the latest edition of Webster's or anything. So I don't know if the dictionary had roan in it. I don't know. I was pretty proud of that. I spelled roan because there was a word I had just learned. And I don't remember if it was worth a lot of points. So different letters are worth different amounts of points. In Quiddler, I think R or O. Maybe R and N worth points or vowels. But I was like this close to spelling lunar in Bookworm yesterday. I just needed an R. But to chain the letters I needed to spell a word with V or C um, that are next to each other in a word. I couldn't think of anything. Okay. Excuse me. Pretty clean. I watched it there. Yeah, it's just been a while since we played it, and I this wasn't feeling Yu-Gi-Oh either. I'm tired. I'm tired. I had one of those mornings. It was really frustrating. Because I woke up to go to the bathroom, and I laid back down, and I got really sleepy, and then one of my alarms went off, which I don't really need that alarm on, really, but um, I was still like sleepy, but I just could not fall asleep. Even though I was really sleepy. I might have drifted off, but not for very long. I did do a lot of walking yesterday. I I mowed our lawn yesterday, and then I pulled weeds out of my mom's front garden because they were just full of them. Luckily, they put a barrier down underneath the dirt, so the weeds' roots were not very deep. They all came out really easy. Great. And then I walked around the convention for like 3 hours. Maybe it was 3 hours. I don't know. I didn't get home till after 6. We didn't leave till after 3. So. And I mowed a neighbor's lawn today. It was actually it was cloudy today. It did not rain. It was still like 80 degrees, but it was fairly cool. Walking convention? I mean, 3 hours on my feet, right? Maybe it was probably closer to 2.5, maybe. It might have been 2 hours. But it's fun. I had fun. I spent a lot of money though. I did. There we go. That's better. Holy moly. So, I'm excited to play more Pokemon Gold. I get to play it on my TV now. I did see someone did have a copy of a Super Game Boy. The cartridge that you put in your Super Nintendo lets you play Game Boy games on your TV. But it was like $40. I could have gotten it, but I got a GameCube controller instead. Because in a desperate act, the head monk sent them all out on a pilgrimage of faith. Okay. Now I've no mind I've no mind where they were headed, only that they took with them a vast multitude of eggs. Oh, did they egg the mayor's house? Oh man, okay. Nice. They egged the mayor's house. That's pretty funny. I spent 40 minutes today trying to find a Jigglypuff. This Jigglypuff spawns on Route 46. So you can, it's like the second or third route in gold, silver. Problem is, Jigglypuff has like a 5 wasting food. Yeah, but they egged the mayor's house because the mayor is taking water from the river that the monks use to grow their crops and using it to power like a secret mining facility, which may or may not become relevant later. We did clean a big grill vehicle thing. probably up there. Okay. Need a ladder. Oops. Part of me is tempted to... I don't know if this is how it works, but... Part of me is tempted to just transfer my Pokemon into the banks in Stadium 2 and then start new save files to get the other 2 starters and then have all 3 starters on one team. Which sounds like fun to me. But, I don't know. I kind of want to do that just to get all the 3 starters, and then before I start, you know, play through in earnest, just so I have all 3 in a bank somewhere. I need to do some research to figure out how the storage system works in there. Because I know in the first Stadium game, you can transfer Pokemon from red, blue, yellow into whole boxes of them into Stadium to, you know, use them in fights in Stadium and then take them back into the game. I'm pretty sure you can do that. So, no, you can. I don't know why they wouldn't do that in Stadium 2. Because if I could do that, I could take this Dragonair I caught in the Safari Zone in yellow and then put it into Stadium 2 and then retrieve it and put it into my gold playthrough, and then that way I can get a Dragonite in there. Which would be cool. I still have to finish yellow too, though, so I might wait to do that. I don't know. I actually got really lucky when I was trying to find a Dragonite. I wanted a Dragonite for my Pokemon Yellow playthrough. So I have a copy of Yellow and Gold now. And I wanted to get the Dragonite in Yellow because they're the only Dragon types in the game. And the only place to catch them is in the Safari Zone. But you can encounter Dratini and Dragonair in the Safari Zone. And I ran into a Dragonair before I ever saw a Dratini. Problem is, I was like level 17, so I have to get it to level 55 to evolve it. So I'll probably transfer it into my. I have to see if it's possible. Could be. And then I can transfer my Dragonair into Gold through Stadium. Because I have a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advanced, which I think you can hook up together to trade. Should be the same cable. Maybe it's not. Might not actually. But yeah, so I played Gold today. I have 1 or 2 more badges left to do in a playthrough of Yellow. Then when I beat it, I'll have some more Pokemon, them in Stadium, and then maybe start over. Oh, probably not. So the thing is, I still can't get like trade evolutions. Well, I guess I could get maybe a Gengar golem and stuff from trading out of from yellow. Well, no, because I need to get another transfer pack. I would need to get another transfer pack. But if I did, then I could trade between yellow and gold. But only Kanto Pokemon. And then I could get trade evolutions like Gengar and Alakazam, Machamp, Golem. Because it would be fun to play through gold with all three starters. Because you can do that in yellow. Because you can get all three starters as gift Pokemon in that game. Because you start with Pikachu. But I kind of want to experience Johto with Johto Pokemon. Like, I had completely forgotten Crobat was a Pokemon that released with Gold and Silver. It was not like a Gen 4 Pokemon or anything. Because in Gold and Silver, they came out with the friendship mechanic and stuff. So I kind of want to do that. I want to get like a Umbreon or Espeon Crobat. Yeah. That sounds like fun. I'll have to like see if I can find some YouTube videos on how the system works. See if I can take Pokemon, put them in the game, start a new save, and then take those Pokemon out of Stadium. I know you can retrieve them out of Stadium after depositing them with the same save file, but I don't know if that would different save file. Audio's popping. But did you kick butt on me? No, I. Got the horse. I don't think I've ever played Darksiders. I didn't know there was a horse. You play the game to understand? Nice. That's fair. There we go. The ding sound still scares me. We had 4 main bosses down. Nice, but that's really fast. Didn't you get the game a couple like, earlier this week? It's pretty fast. Maybe not. You can kind of go through some pretty quick. You know what you're doing. Woo. Ah, ah. You don't know. Woo, tower's clean. Can I bring a ladder up here? 9.2 hours in the game and 17 minutes eyes. In the game though, that's yes. Okay. So the Master Chief Collection got an update where they would do they had like daily missions and stuff. Wait. No. Can't jump while holding a ladder. Ooh. And so they had missions for like campaign stuff and multiplayer stuff. And be like play 3 levels from Combat Evolve or Reach. So, and I found it the most efficient for me. Whoa! The most efficient thing for me to do was to just play the first level of Combat Evolved, like 3 times in a row. whenever that challenge showed up, daily quest, whatever. And I found that I could get through the level in like 9 or like 7 minutes. I think one time I got through it in 7 minutes. And I was like, well, hold on, why am I even doing this? Because the challenges were to get like in-game currency. There was no microtransactions in the Master Chief Collection besides buying the other games in the collection. And used the currency to get cosmetic items. And some of them were pretty cool. And then I was like, well, this isn't worth it. This is like ruining the game for me. I'm playing this too much. So, I haven't played Halo in a long time. I think the last time I played it was on stream. When you know a game, though, it can be pretty fun to, it could be a comfort. Just play it over and over again. Halo was one of those games for me. Halo 2. Just turn your brain off after school or whatever. Beat up some aliens. Doing challenges? Yeah. Whew. No hit would be difficult. I've never done anything like that. What kind of poop is neon blue? What kind of poop is this? Is it radioactive bird poop? Or is it just the lighting? I want to do that, but it won't be easy yet. I have a friend. He's a fellow bear strimmer, icy bone shredder. He does speedrunning streams for various games and whatnot. I don't know if I could ever speedrun a game. That'd be too stressful for me. I think your head is still dirty. Still dirty. Bring the ladder around. Still dirty. You're clean. There we go. Yeah. I'm sure it's people get enjoyment of like routing and figuring out shortcuts and stuff. Like that's really cool. I like watching videos about how people got their records and specific methods for a game and stuff. Like I really like summoning salt videos, like anyone else, as much as it. But I think about like practicing over and over. I could never. I'm trying to get unlock one of the stages in Smash Bros. Melee now. And one of them you unlock by completing every single character's target test, which is this platforming challenge where you have to hit all the hit and destroy 10 targets. And no move. Oh, yeah, not there anymore. Whee! Grumpy. I just kind of want to go around the base and maybe get a little up there and then excuse me. And the target tests require a lot of practice. It took me like 3 collective hours to finish Pichu's target test to get it done. Mostly because I didn't know you could use Thunderbolt in there on this challenge, because the map has a roof over it and you know, pulls it from the sky, comes down from the sky. So and there's a roof. It's like, oh, okay, well, can't use that here, but you can. It made it way easier. Anywho, well, the monks were gone. We had a freakish twister. Oh, and I went through a farm threw up a bunch of manure. Cursed thing scooped up all the freshly laid manure from my farm and deposited it all over their temple. Ah, okay. And I only have one more character left to do. I have to do Roy's. Roy's the last one I have left. And Roy's is pretty difficult. So I got through Pichu's. Pikachu's is pretty easy. And then yesterday I finished Jigglypuff's, did Mewtwo's, and then Marth's fairly quickly. Like, this is great, I'm almost done. And then I started Roy's, watched a guide on how to do Roy's, and I'm like, oh no, this is gonna take me forever. So we'll get it eventually. We'll get it eventually. Thank you, Army. Oh, I will do it one day, but Pichu's really stressed me out. So I'm like, I want to do this, but I'm gonna take my time. I might give it a few tries before bed tonight, but I think I want to figure out if I can keep Pokemon safe in Stadium 2. Hey, it's all clean. That's clean. Cool. Sound still makes me jump. Hate it. But it's still dirty. Like, I'm a silly guy. Oh, welcome back to an outbreak. Sorry, I didn't even notice that an outbreak happened. Sorry. You didn't get an ad? You're mobile. Yeah. I haven't gotten an ad on a single ad on Twitch in months. Even on channels I'm not subbed to. Or I've never seen. Or watched previous. And I don't know why. I'm not complaining. phone has no battery left. Well, thank you, Ame. We'll probably call it night here in a bit. I'm tired. I think I'm just a little worn out. Oh, a wall. What time it is for me? It's 9:44 p.m. That's what my phone says anyway. Ah! Oh my goodness. $11:44. You're 2 hours ahead of me. Oh boy. Where's the wall still dirty? Here? That gunk. There, okay. There. You're a night owl. That's when you sleep late. Yeah, I sleep pretty late too. I probably shouldn't. Come on, wall. There we go. It's buttress. Dirty. Or the buttress? I didn't know. I see. You like owls, Ame? Owls are pretty cool. Red panda. That's my brother's favorite. when my brother was in 3rd grade, yeah, it was 3rd grade. When the Thanksgiving time came around, his teacher had the whole class write a little thing about one thing they're grateful for or thankful for. So, at this time, Wild Kratts was airing on PBS Kids. And Wild Kratts is a cartoon by the Kratt brothers, the guys that did Zaboomafoo. My favorite show. One of my favorite shows. And they did an episode on turkey vultures or something. And turkey vultures are really important animals because they eat a lot of carrion. most of what they eat is carrion. So that they're an important animal because they eat rotting corpses and all that. Nature's janitors, if you will. And that episode had come out. So my brother is like, I'm thankful for turkey vultures because they eat dead animals, so they don't, their diseases don't seep into like the water supply or anything like. It is pretty funny, pretty cute. I think he got a plush turkey vulture for one of his birthdays, or I might have gotten him. I don't think it was me. Someone did. But turkey vultures are really, they're not very pretty birds. They're not. There's no feathers on their heads because they shove their heads into rotting corpses, into carrion, so you don't want gunk and stuff getting stuck to your face. And when they feel threatened, they'll throw up on whatever's pursuing them, or throw up when they're being pursued or threatened, kind of like how a squid ink. This I'm pretty sure it was a Wild Kratts episode. Pretty sure. Still not clean. Still dirty. There we go. Cool. Yeah, they're not pretty birds. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. But they're cool. I think they're cool. Okay, I'd say that's pretty good progress for today. We did a lot. This is going faster than I thought it would. I still have this whole side and the Skyward Sword. Oh, what are the birds in Skyward Sword called? What are those called? Buttress. 30. Why are you still dirty, Buttress? Ah. There we go. Okay. I think we'll call it here. Alright, let's see who's the shoe bill. Yeah, shoe bills are really, really cool animals. I think they're cool animals. Okay, who's live tonight? My art papa is live. Well, him in a bit. Doing some art. Although Barry is celebrating birthday with a 48-hour stream doing the only ugly bird that inspires. The autocorrector, yeah. Autocorrector again? It sucks. Alright, I'm gonna go. We will raid Barry. Barry's doing Jackbox with pals tomorrow afternoon. At like exactly noon tomorrow for me. I don't know if I'm gonna be up in time for that. Because I shave my legs on Sundays, and so if I want to be there on time, I'm gonna get up at like 8. So I don't know if I'll be there or not, but or how long she's going to be doing Jackbox. But she's celebrating her birthday. Please give her happy birthday wishes. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for some ASMR, some hand cam. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Sorry, the stream was all over the place. We played some Shining in the Darkness, then some Master Duel, and then we moved to Power Wash Simulator. I'm too mentally tired to deal with Master Duel right now. I just wanted to yap, I guess. But thank you for chat with me, Ame. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's very sweet of you. Good luck with the rest of the bosses in your game. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you lots. I'm gonna go find a snack and see if I can't figure out how Stadium 2 works. You're a sweet Ame. Good night, guys. Please be nice to Barry. Bye bye. I love you. Bye bye.